managed to get hold of Ben Fogle now, and I'm a little bit starstruck, I'm not going to lie to you. Ben, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good. Now, I've just had a look at your stall. What exactly is going on here today?
First time I've been at the outdoor show with a stall. I've got a new range of socks and boots out, so I'm just letting people have a look at what I've created and just getting some feedback really. But it's fantastic because this is my kind of place. There's everything to do with the outdoors, so it's all going really well.
And you're at the stall all day, really, aren't you? Most of the time, every time I look over, you're there.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I'm here for the kind of full 4 days. I'm doing a couple of talks here as well. But it's great because I don't get that many opportunities to kind of meet the public as such and people who watch my program. So it gives me a really nice opportunity.
Fantastic. Well, I'm glad that you're here. Now, we're here today on behalf of Outdoor Nation, a new campaign that we've launched to try and encourage people to venture to the outdoors. Do you think it's important for people to step outside their offices and their homes and venture to the outdoors?
Absolutely. It's everything I stand for. Everything I've done for the last 10, 15 years has all been about the outdoors and hopefully encouraging others. So obviously some of the experiences I've had rowing the Atlantic or trekking to the South Pole are slightly extreme. I don't expect everyone to do that, but I would hope that people will watch some of the things that I've done or read about them or hear about them and be encouraged to go outside. And certainly a lot of the feedback I've got from people seems to show that I have had that effect. So yes, no, I'm a keen advocate of the outdoors and encouraging as many people to enjoy it as possible, because if we don't have people enjoying it, we're not going to have people who want to protect it, and that's the most important issue here.
Definitely. So do you think that slowly but surely we are, as a nation, losing touch with the outdoors, or maybe not?
Listen, if you look at the number of people here, thousands and thousands of people coming to an outdoor show. The irony, of course, is that it's indoors. So, I think there is a worry. I think, modern technology and everything that's going on is certainly having an effect. It's, there's more emphasis with the indoors, with computer games and computers in general. But having said that, I think technology is improving and people are awakening to the potential of the outdoors. So I don't want to be a doom monger, but I think, we need to make sure we keep an eye on it.
Well said. Now, obviously, the campaign is partly in association with the National Trust. And are you a fan? Do you venture to any of our spots or our properties?
Absolutely. You've got quite a lot of places and properties around the country, so you can't really miss the National Trust. No, I've ever since I was a child, I've been to various properties all around the country and have worked, filmed, and played in various locations through the years. So no, I'm a huge fan of the National Trust. Yeah.
What do you think we can do as part of the National Trust to engage people more with the outdoors?
I think you're doing a good job by having your stands here. You've got your bean bags. You're making it fun. I think perhaps, and I could be wrong here, and don't want to offend anyone, perhaps it's a slightly aging membership of the National Trust. I think of it as being something that my parents would certainly do on a more regular basis than perhaps younger generations, or certainly my generation. So I think it's probably important to start at the grassroots. Perhaps there needs to be more encouragement of schools, more encouragement of school visits and trips, and obviously people are struggling financially now, and I'm sure the National Trust, you guys are also, struggling with your purse as well. So I'm not sure how it can be addressed, but I think probably the most important thing is to address the younger generation, those who are going to really have an important say in the future.
Get them young, isn't it? Great. Well, there's another thing that's been floating around the outdoor show that you might not be aware of. Everywhere I turn, there is a picture of Mr. Fogle.
I know.
And
sorry about that.
Well, it's lovely. But there's a little rumour going around that people are taking the mick, basically, and doing the Fogle Face.
Oh, are they? Is that the Fogle Face?
That's the Fogle Face.
Yeah.
So I was wondering if you'd do me the favour of standing in front of yourself and showing me your best Fogle Face.
I could try it. I have to take myself in the moment. This was in Venezuela, so let's see. I think it would be